Tonight, a beam of light, once blue in memory of Canonsburg officer Scott Basham, now shines purple in honor of Dalia Sabae, the woman killed in last week's attack. She was shot to death by her husband, who also shot Basham, his partner, and then himself.
Sabae was pregnant and had made several attempts to get away from her abuser. Tonight, her story was the focus of an important meeting, and Ralph Iannotti is live, new at 11. Ralph.
Yeah, thank you very much, Susan. Good evening. This burst of violence last week here in Washington County, of course, isn't the first time like this where a protection from abuse order has been part of the entire picture. Is the system broke? Well, not necessarily, but it may need some improvements.
People getting abused, when they get abused, beat down in their homes, and they're not safe.
This gathering in Little Washington was billed as an informational meeting on protection from abuse orders and their effectiveness, or in some cases, the lack of effectiveness.
And I was told, well, you hit him back, so you should automatically go to jail too. That's not right. No.
The session was scheduled in the aftermath of last week's incident when a Canonsburg man allegedly shot and killed his Egyptian-born wife, 28-year-old Dalia Sabae, and Canonsburg police officer Scott Basham. Sabae had obtained 2 PFAs against her husband. One last year was dismissed by a judge, and she obtained another one just weeks before she was killed. Experts are pretty much in agreement that the criminal justice system is imperfect when it comes to PFA orders. But that's not a good enough reason for victims to give up on trying to obtain a PFA if they feel they're in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, it's not a perfect system. Never will be. A lot of people know how to manipulate the system. But that doesn't mean we're not going to stop trying.
Anybody who files a protection from abuse order, we check to make sure they have a safe place to go, because we know that the first 2 weeks after leaving an abusive relationship are the most dangerous for a victim. If you pay attention to any of the news stories, a victim is often killed after they took steps to end the relationship.
Carol Fermanek of Greene County knows firsthand about domestic violence. Her daughter, Rhonda, was killed because her abusive husband, who was already in jail, directed one of his friends to murder her.
She had a PFA, and she kept telling me, "He's going to kill me, Mom." And I says, "He's not going to kill you." I just didn't think he would. But she, like I said, he beat and raped her about 3 weeks before he had her murdered.
Now, most recently, Dalia Sabae had been employed as a pharmacy intern. She earned her pharmacy degree in 2011. Her funeral is tomorrow. We're live tonight in Washington County. I'm Ralph Iannotti, KDKA TV News.